Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another video on restoring the Focus, well, prepping it for its wrap. Right, so what we're going to be doing in this video is tackling the rust on the arch here. So it's very common on a Mk2 Focus. If you just see there, you can see rust. Mine is only just starting there, and that is both sides. So what we're going to do is we are going to get this rear bumper off and just see obviously how bad it is, and then I'm going to sand it down, just prep it for just gloss black. I'm going to cover the side of the car and then just spray the lip gloss black, and that is just so when I wrap over it that there's no more chance of rusting. And I've got some Lano Guard which my uncle's borrowed me, which I'm going to spray on the inside of that lip. Well, sand it and then spray that on. Spray the gloss black and then spray the Lano Guard over that onto there just to protect it from any rust. And inside my wings, I'm going to spray Lano Guard on both of them because that'll prevent it from rusting in the future, which I haven't done yet. So that is the job I need to do. Yeah. So now I'm just going to attempt to get this bumper off. I have no idea how it comes off. I know I'll have to take the back part of the arch cover off on both sides. There's probably some screws across the top. My camera on the bottom needs to come off because it's touched my bumper, but other than that, I'm just going to go along and see if I can get it off. Let's see how it goes. So I will set this camera up so you boys can watch and then we'll crack on. Right, so looking at it, there is a bolt here, a bolt on this side, the two arch covers, just the back bit that are near the bumper, they all have to come loose so they're not attached to the bumper. Other than that, I haven't got a clue, so we're just going to go ahead, take off what I've seen already, and then we'll crack on from there. So I've took this rubber off here, and it's probably best to check on your cars as well, but I've found this. That's not looking very healthy there. It's not too bad, but it's lucky I found this because now I can obviously treat it while I'm here doing this job and it'll stop it from getting worse. So it's quite crusty there, so I'm going to sort this out as well. But yeah, peel that back and check under there because that's quite rusty. Right, so I found some more bolts. So one goes through the plastic cover there, so that one there, and that goes through that hole, and if you put your hand behind the arch liner you can get it. So inside there, that is a 8mm. Mine's been chopped open. I don't know if yours will be like that, but mine is. So it's an 8mm for inside there, you get a spanner on it, and then it's a 10mm for the nuts on the other side. Very awkward to do. Probably easier if the car's jacked up. That was quite difficult. I've still got to do that side, but this side's completely loose now, as you can see. It's hanging down. There is one little thing on the bottom, so there's something that holds the diffuser on. Let's see if I can see it. I might not be able to, I'll try. So, where is it? That there. So the diffuser connects to that, and then it's just pushed through with these little screw pop things. They come out nice and easy. So that's holding on that. Obviously take the fog lights out. Yeah, so take them out and obviously take the fog lights out, and that's pretty much it. So I've just got to undo that side bolt now on the inside of the arch. You can do this while the car is down, as I've just proven. It's very awkward, but we got it done. So let's undo this last side now, probably going to put some new bolts on that because they are real crusty. But yeah, we'll get that side, bloody wasp man. Get that side off now, and then that should be the bumper ready to come off. Right, so now finally we have the fucking bumper off. Let's move this out of the way. Right, so rear bumper is now off. All this wiring was cable tied to mine, so probably be the same on yours, or they might be clipped, depends if they've been off before. I had to cut the wire to my neon because it was wrapped around the bumper, so I'm going to reconnect that together after. I think I'm going to clean up. I'm going to clean up them metal brackets there while we're here. Maybe clean up this. Yeah, give this a fucking spray and that as well, probably, while we're here. Other than that, the body seems quite alright around here. Don't seem rotten. What the fucking hell's that? Does anyone know what this is for? Like some sort of filter. Yeah, but the body's not rotten around here, so I'm going to give this a clean. Just the arch there's slowly starting to go. So it's not too bad, I should be able to sort that out. And this side, yeah, same. It's not too bad, just on its way. So I'll get that sanded. The paint's not come off here, so I'll get that sanded. Not sure what it's like on the inside. No, hasn't gone through, so it's just rusted the surface there. So we'll get this all sorted, lano guarded and all that as well. And I'll lano guard all this metal down here so it prevents any further rusting. So I'm going to go ahead now and clean all this, so I know what I'm working with, and then we'll get to the sanding. We are currently priming the bar, so I've primed the bar now. I've only done one coat, I'll probably do another one. So we primed the bar, and then I'm going to give it gloss black coating, and once that's dry, lano guard it, and then that'll be protected. I've lano guarded all the bits around, and I've primed underneath where that rust part was on the boot. I've primed it, I just need to go over it black. I don't care what it looks like because you can't see it, so as long as it's protected, that is all I care about. So once I've sorted this bar out, that rust patch, lano guarded the bits I want to, I will get on to the actual job I was doing, which is sorting out just under the arches there. But overall it's not too bad, to be honest. Just a bit dirty. Right, so that is the back bar done. I have sprayed one side, I'll show you now. So the back bar all sprayed and protected with lano guard. I've greased up with lano guard all the nuts and bolts, so they're protected. I have I've sanded down this side here. Can you see? Yeah, you can just about see. Yeah, so I've sanded it. Got a little bit more to do just to get the rest of that rust out, but that side's pretty much prepped. It was rusty under here, so I sanded all this down, and I've just primed it for now. Going to spray gloss black and then lano guard it. What else we got? This side's been sanded down, and I have sprayed it, but I've run out of paint, so my missus has gone to get some paint. So that side's all sanded, primed, and then gloss one coat of that in a minute. But then once I've finished, I'm going to lano guard that as well to prevent it from rusting. Also for the wrap, I am currently sanding. There's a few dents on the bonnet, as you can see. Where I've sanded, you can see where the dent is. So going to get some filler, fill that. Well, fill all the little dents. There's a couple. There's one there, and there's two just by there. So we're going to fill them and then flatten them off so it's all smooth. All little raises and that will show up in the wrap. I have sanded. Need to fill that little part because it's dipped in, so I need to fill that. And all these ones have come out smooth, so they were all scuffs that someone's just put paint over. Same there as well, and there. So they're pretty much ready. I just need to fill one of them, fill that, sand it, then that's ready. And I've still got to lano guard the inside of them wings, but I'm not doing that today. But yeah, so I have greased all this because this part's not rusty, but to protect it I have lano guard greased all of it, and then the part where it was rusty I've sanded it all and I have primed it at the minute. I'm just waiting for more gloss blacked, and that's going to be gloss blacked, and then the rest of it then it's going to be all covered in lano guard grease, and the seal can sit back on there, and it'll be protected. So at the minute that's where we're at. I'm just waiting for Mrs. to bring some stuff and then we can proceed with the job. Right, so under here looks quite crusty. Just by here, you find that if you start pulling back paint, you see how rusty it is underneath, but it's not as bad as it looks. It does look pretty shit, but like, it's still structurally solid, nothing's going through it, and when I'm sanding it, it's going, the rust is sanding off and it's going back to silver. So literally that's what I did the other side. I haven't finished. I'm just going to clean up, sand all this shit, get it all back to bare metal basically, and then get it all clean, sprayed and protected. I will be doing all this on the underbody restoration, but whilst I got the bumper off, I might as well sort these bits I can see now, just to prevent it, because they're looking quite crusty, but luckily they haven't gone through. Same with the wheel arch. Luckily I've caught it at a good time, because it hasn't gone all the way through and it's still structurally sound, so I've managed to prevent it being a rot box. Alright, so where are we at now? Right, so that's the rear arch resprayed. Just let that dry, and then I'm going to lano guard it. Underneath here it's all been resprayed. I put loads of spray on it, so I'm going to let that dry and then lano guard it. This part here has been resprayed. I've got lano guard by there so it starts to bubble, but I'm going to sand that bit and then spray it again. And where are we at here? This side's been primed and sprayed. Same under here. That's all been sprayed. Just need to wait for it to dry and then lano guard it. Oh. So that's where we're at with the spraying of the arches and that. It's not far off done now, to be honest. Right guys, so that is the rear end of the Focus pretty much rust treated. Obviously I haven't done underneath like everything, but I've done the bits I can get to. I'll save the rest for when I do the underbody restoration, but I'll just show you what I've been doing. So we'll get to that now. Alright, so underneath here there's no more rust. It's been sanded all the way down to the bare metal, so there's no rust. Primed, sprayed, and then lano guarded. I had a big dent here that's been filled, so that the next job will be sanding that down. Never done this before, but I don't know, I guess I just got to get it flat and level, so that's what I'll be tackling next. Same with the three on the bonnet, so I filled them in. I just need to sand them all. Obviously I don't really care what the bodywork underneath the wrap looks like, as long as it's all flat, no rust. That's all I care about, so that's what I'm aiming for here. I'm no fucking technician and I don't know anything about bodywork. I just know it's got to be flat and it'll look better if it's flat with a wrap, and I'm trying to prevent my car from rotting. Ah, here she is with the goods. Yeah, so even under here, that back chassis bar, that was totally rotten, so that's been all redone, same as that, and all lano guarded. I sprayed it all up inside here as well, and yeah, same this side, so that's all rust free now. I'm going to leave it for the night. I'm going to put a cover, so I'm going to put a cover over it tonight, leave it to all dry and all that before I put the bumper back on, and I need to sand down the filler, so that'll be my next job. I'm not going to do that in this video, but for now that is the end of this video, guys. If you've liked it, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching.